Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading back to Fantasyland and another Warlords of Erehwon battle report. Today's game we will see the evil undead horde led by the dread Necromancer Balzak, taking on the noble Roman legionnaires and their valiant leader, Centurion Gaius Minius Farquadius. The mission we will be playing today is Scenario 5 from the rulebook, Pillage the Village. So in this case, the Romans are the ones defending the village. They have carved out a nice little place for themselves here on Erehwon after being sent here by a strange wormhole / electrical storm that they were swept into in a large storm at sea. But they're Romans, they've settled in, they've taken some territory, and they're expanding. And the undead will be the ones who are going to pillage the Roman village. So the Romans will be able to deploy up to 20 inches from their edge. The undead will be able to deploy their entire force up to 10 inches up. They can also bring up half of their force in halfway up from their baseline. Starting turn 2, that will require an order test to do. And their objective is to destroy the village. So they need to destroy, I believe, 2 of the buildings. If they destroy 2 buildings, they win. If all 3 buildings survive, the Romans win. If 1 building is destroyed, then it is a draw. So the ways that they can destroy the village, they can shoot, we'll say they have flaming arrows if they would like. They can go up to it and set it on fire and destroy it physically by hand. The undead are also going to have a catapult that can fire at the building as well. So if they're going to fire the catapult at the building, you essentially have to land it dead center on the building. And if you do that, you do 2d6 damage. And each building can take up to 20 damage. So it's going to be hard to do with catapult. They're not very accurate. It would be some damn lucky shooting and some damn good 2d6 rolling once you do hit to destroy one of these buildings. So it's a tough one for the attackers. We played this one before. It's not easy for them. We've given them some advantages with the flaming arrows. They have the catapult if they choose to shoot the buildings with it, so be it. But they essentially have to destroy 2 buildings to win outright. Let's talk about the terrain real quick. First we'll mention our channel sponsor, Geek Villain. This is their Streets of Rome map. The second time we've used this, the other time was also for Erehwon, but it's a cool map. If you're looking for cobblestone in a lighter color, this is a good choice. The rest of the terrain, so we're going to have the buildings themselves. They are going to be soft cover buildings, wood, not real sturdy, and they're going to be a resist of +2 if you're in them. +2 to any model's resist that's in it, I should say. We also have some fences lining this road here. They're a wooden fence. They're going to be a +1 resist if you are behind the fence getting shot at. The woods, we have several patches of them scattered around the board. They're going to be +2 for any unit inside of it shooting out. The watchtower here is going to be a +3 resist. The stone wall around it is going to be a +2 resist. So all those things are going to add to the resist characteristic of the models. We also have a few patches of grass here. These are really not going to be anything. They're just there for looks. I suppose we could say if you are stationary in them, as in you haven't moved in the last turn or in this turn, then you can get a +1 resist. We'll see how that goes. But the main things are the forest and the fences and the buildings. So that is the terrain. Now let's take a look at the 2 forces. We begin with the undead horde. So this horde is led by the dread Necromancer Balzak. So Balzak is a level 2 Necromancer, so he's got 2 spells. He also has 3 skeleton bodyguards and medium armor with halberds. He has 2 cursed spirits. Next to him we have the undead champion. He's got the heavy armor, he's got tough 2 and wound 1, and the big ass sword, which is a strike value 2. Then moving on, we have 2 groups of 6 skeleton archers in light armor. We have 1 group of 8 skeleton warriors with swords, 1 group of 8 skeleton warriors with spears, 1 group of 6 skeleton warriors with spears. All 3 of them are in light armor. Moving up, we have a group of skeleton guard. They are in medium armor and armed with halberds. We also have one carrion beast. We have a small stone thrower equipped with the Howling Horror ammunition. And then we have 4 skeleton knights, and they are equipped with, they're heavy armor, they got the hell horses, and they have spectral undead. And this is about 1,186 points and 11 order dice. Here we have the Roman Legion, commanded by the Centurion Gaius Minius Farquadius. So we'll start with him up here. So it's Farquadius with 4 bodyguards. They are all wearing medium armor. They're armed with swords. They're also equipped with pilums, and they are disciplined. So discipline means if you pass a rally order, you can remove all the shock you have. So it's a really good rule. We also have the Hosperex. He's the Roman wizard, essentially. And he has the big axe, I forgot what it's called, and 2 bodyguards. And he's just a level 1. He also has divine intervention. Then we have 1 group of auxiliary slingers, upgraded with light armor, 6 of them. We have 1 group of auxiliary archers, upgraded with light armor, 6 of them. And we have 3 groups of Roman legion. They are in medium armor, swords, all are equipped with pilums, and they all have disciplined as well. Moving over here, we have 5 equites. They are light armored horsemen. They have a spear and a sword. And then finally we have 1 scorpion with 3 crew. So a bit smaller force, but a lot more heavily armored and just a little bit more elite. But it's going to be a tough chore, as the undead are quite good. The undead have only lost 2 games that I know of, or that I can remember, I should say. One was to another undead, and then the other time was to these Romans. So if anyone can beat them, it's these guys, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll go ahead and get started. Quickly, before we begin, I want to clarify a couple of things. First of all, the Romans are 1,196 points, 9 order dice. And when I said that the undead can deploy 20 inches up, I meant they can deploy from either of the edges 20 inches up starting turn 2. I think that might have been a little bit unclear when I said it. So anyway, now we begin the game. So both players have arrived. Robert is going to be playing the undead, who will be pillaging. Andre will be playing the Romans, who are defending the village. And we have already deployed. So we'll talk about the Roman deployment first. Andre could deploy 20 inches up. He's right up to the fence with everything. So he's got Legion, Equites, Legion, Slingers, Farquadius. He's got his Scorpion, he's got his Wizard, his Archers, and then some more Legion on the end. Robert has chosen to deploy his Knights, 8 spears, and he's deployed his Necromancer Balzak, his Guard, and then his Skeleton Warriors with swords. And then these are the units that he's going to be bringing in reserve, including his catapult, which is a bit of a surprise, because it won't be able to fire for a while, but it could be.
It'll be firing from much closer range.
It'll be a lot closer, yes, which will remove that negative to hit, which is going to be a big deal if you want to hit the building. So Robert has never played this game. He's familiar with it, I think, but he's never played. So it's a crash course in Erehwon for him against the seasoned veteran Andre. Andreatus the Roman. Okay, so that's it. So we'll go ahead and gather up the dice and we'll get started. Here we go. Turn 1. Andre's bagman tonight. Go ahead, Andre. Okay, undead. So he's got stuff he can put down.
The carrion beast is going to take 5.
Buy some time. Okay.
And the catapult is going to feed the carrion beast.
All right. Another one.
He wants some tea.
The hero. Okay, come on, Andre.
I'm glad Travis shook the bag up.
You put them in there, right? Okay, yeah, okay.
All right.
Finally, the Romans. So we're back here. It's towards the end of turn 1. We didn't show everything. It was just a lot of movement, but I'll just summarize. Andre's moved his archers up. They stayed put. Scorpion moved up. He hasn't done anything with him yet. All these guys ran up, including the Equites, and then he stayed put over there. Meanwhile, the skeletons have all sprinted. He failed his agility test on these 3 units. So Balzak has run up, or sprinted up, and he is going to try to cast Surge on
The Kniggets.
Okay, so you need a 7.
Okay, what do I add to my 7 or less?
7 or less. 7 or less.
But if you want to do 7 or more, I'm okay with that.
Okay. And I add 1 because of the pin?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. So
I'm not
Andre's
gonna try
not
and
going to try to
dispel
dispel that. So we will put the knight's dice back in the bag and continue. So there was two dice left in the bag, and Robert pulled the knight. So the knights who passed their agility test now get to go again.
Charge.
So now the skeleton knights are going to charge into the equites. Here we go. So the knights are going to charge, but first Andre gets to do exchange of missiles. And you need 4 or less. So you got 3 hits.
Okay. And then I'm fast, so he has to re-roll those hits?
No, that's only if he's shooting at you.
Okay.
So you're now going to roll armor saves.
Okay. So 3.
So your leader has tough, so if you roll him separately, if he fails,
Okay.
he can re-roll.
So I'll roll the leader.
Okay. So he's good.
And the other 2 Kniggets.
Oh, shit! 2 0.
Wow.
So they're
2
dead?
10. They're dead. They're dead. Ah.
Wow.
Oh man. 2
That was
10s,
harsh.
2 spears to the face.
Then I get
Next up.
4 dice and he gets 5.
Yeah, so
Great.
you're gonna get 2 for the horses.
Okay.
So which ones are the horses? The white. Okay, so go ahead. So you need hold on.
It's going to be 3 hits, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the 10's a miss. So yeah, 3 hits. So you got 2 hits at strike value 3, Andre. So you're gonna be -3.
2 hits at strike 3?
Yeah, the knights. So the 2 knights hit with their lances.
Okay. And then the other hit is at strike what?
-1.
Yeah.
And you're at armor 7, so you're gonna be 4s on the 2 knight hits with the lances,
Okay.
and 6s with the
For the 1 horse.
1 horse hit.
Okay, the 1 horse hit will go on my leader.
Okay.
Ooh,
So you lost
One guy.
one guy.
And I forgot also, Robert, you take 1 pin for taking that hit on the
Yeah.
charge in.
Well, that didn't work well for me.
So that's your leader, Andre. I don't know if you
Oh,
want
he
to.
doesn't want to come out?
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, now you get to
So
strike back
I got 1 pin.
so far. Yeah, but you get 5 strikes back.
Yep.
And you have swords, strength 5. You have swords, so you're 6s. So you need 6s.
3.
3 hits.
3 hits. Okay, -1 on you there, Robert. So you're at 9, so you're down to 8s.
So 2 hits on the leader, 1 hit on the other guy.
Okay.
I
You're good.
Rolled that.
You're still good even with that,
Okay.
'cause it's only -1. You're at 9. So.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So really, you both you tied. Because he took
Wow.
all his damage on the way in.
Well, yeah.
So
when
he
it's-
didn't take any pins for that, huh?
He did not take any pins. You only take a pin per guy lost.
Well, he lost 2 guys.
But that was in the exchange of missiles.
I understand.
Yeah.
But you still didn't,
He didn't take any on the combat itself.
wow.
So since they both lost, they'll both do a break test at -1. They both pass.
It's already locked in combat.
Don't we get to choose?
Yeah, I think you choose.
We have to both decide.
You
if
both
we
have to
wanna-
agree to fight again, I believe. If you don't, I think you break apart. So, do you both want to fight again,
Yeah, I'll fight again.
Andre?
I don't think I want to fight again.
Okay, so then you just both do I think a full move, like an 8-inch move, since you're fast 8.
And we face the enemy or face away?
Facing doesn't matter really, so you can
Okay.
pull back 8 and just face the way you want. So this is where we wound up. He pulled back there, he pulled back there. The last dice is going to be the wizard for the Romans. He's going to cast lightning bolts.
Woo!
He got it.
I'm going to try to
Slips it in.
dispel
These
it.
guys. Okay, he's going to
So I
dispel
have to
it.
roll less than a...
Yep.
Less than a 7.
Oh, yeah.
So lightning bolt.
Never mind.
Lightning bolt fails. So we had a little bit of a skirmish with the knights against the equites. The knights got some little bit of beat down with those exchange of missiles, and that's it for turn 1. So we
So
go
how
on
does the retrained run
turn
order
2.
work?
So since you ran, you will get to go first. When turn 2 starts, before anything happens,
Okay.
you will get to go first.
And
So retained run, we're going to let him do it.
Is it basically any moving in any direction, or
Yeah, there's no facing in this. You can just go any way you want.
I'm going into those archers. I'm
Okay.
gonna see if I can remove the pin.
Okay.
Anything but a 1 or anything but a 10. Oh yeah.
Whoa,
Six,
whoa,
yeah.
why are we?
Well, I guess he could pass an order. I don't know.
If he's got a retained run, he's not passing an order because it's a retained.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I'll have to
I want
look
to get
it
rid
up.
of the pin.
I'll have to look it up.
Either way.
Either way, he's going into these guys. So they're gonna another exchange of missiles.
Okay.
Which did not bode well for them last
I'll
time.
let you just lose 2 guys instead of resolving it.
No.
All right, Andre. So you got your 6 arrows. Needing 4s.
Needing 4s.
I
Got 2. That's all I needed. 2's
Okay.
all I needed. Double zeros.
Nope.
They do make it, but you do take another pin. All right, so here we go. The knights are going to charge in. So it looks like 1 hit each.
Okay.
So a strike value 3, Andre, on the
Strike 3.
strike value 3. So you're a 6, so a 3 up.
No.
That's 1 dead. And then
Okay.
one more.
And this
strike
is just a
value
regular guy.
Yep.
I'm going to take it on the leader.
Okay. So the strike value 1. You're good. Okay.
So I lost by 1.
Well, he still gets to strike back. He hasn't struck back yet.
Okay.
So Andre is going to swing back now. 6 attacks. Needing 6 is because of the swords.
1,
Three.
2, 3.
Okay, 2 on the leader, 1 on the regular.
Okay.
Nobody cares, and ooh, 2 dead.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Yeah, because you're a 9. Well, you can reroll your leader. He
Okay.
has tough, so you can reroll that. So
Yeah.
he's good. So you did lose another guy. Just your leader is left. Every wound that you, or every person killed is another one of
Yeah,
these
so I lost,
pins.
So I lost by 2.
You lost by 2. You have to take a break test. A 2, you pass.
Okay.
So now Andre 1, he can choose if he wants to fight again.
So if we fight again, unless he kills 2 guys and I don't kill anybody.
There's a good chance you'll win, yeah. He's got 2 attacks, but he doesn't have a sword, which is stupid. Knight should have a sword.
Yeah. No, I'll swing back here. There's a decent chance he'll kill 1 more dude and he'll have to do
Another break
at that
test.
point hopefully we can make
Okay,
it
so you
break.
get 5 attacks, Andre.
Okay.
Alright.
And so,
Roar. That's
you're
5 hits.
5, 6. You're only needing 7s, yeah. So 5 hits. Here we go.
Save them all.
All okay.
Of
So
course.
it's playing out just like Andre said. So your horse and you get to attack again. That's 2 hits. So 2 strike value 1s on you, Andre.
They're both strike value 1s? Okay.
Yeah.
The leader will be the dark die.
It makes sense that cavalry would be less pet.
Oh, the leader
my
dies.
leader
2 dies. 2 die.
Seriously.
Yeah, strike value 1. You roll a 7. You needed like a 5.
And I rolled it on the wrong one.
So your leader and another guy die. So you tied now. You're both at 3.
Awesome. Yeah, that wound up perfect.
Worked out just like you predicted.
No, I predicted I would only lose 1 guy.
All right, we'll figure out what happens next. They both passed their break tests for tying,
I mean,
and Andre and his archers have decided to break off. So they were going to have to do a move,
So,
and he's going into the forest, and then you get a 5-inch move, Andre. Don't forget to take your shock with you.
Mm-hmm.
That did not work out how Andre had anticipated. He lost half his archers.
even.
He did kill another knight, though. So
Yeah,
that's
which
something.
now they're pretty much ineffective. But
Yes.
I've got the first die.
You guys had a retained run order too, Andre.
They didn't. Oh, well, except they didn't run. Yeah, I guess they did run.
Yeah, so you have to.
Well, only if I have a retained run.
Well, I
order.
think it. Can you choose to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's totally a choice.
All right then. No, we have to keep going.
Once you run, you may not stop.
Okay. So the Romans. Andre has run his slingers into the watchtower. So we get guys in here and guys in here. We're saying they can sling out of the window. What the hell?
And
Next die. Another Roman die. Andre has moved his 8-man group of legionnaires that were there into the tower with the slingers. Another Roman die. Andre's going to rally his archers.
Rally the troops.
You
That's
fail.
Fail?
You got 3 pins, right?
Oh,
The pins. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. It's a rally order. I'm testing you.
Man, I sure am getting rusty on these rules.
So they do. So D6 plus 1.
Hey, look, a D6.
What's a D6? Hey, look at that. They still got 1 left. See, if they were Romans instead of auxiliaries, they would have passed that order. Or they would have been pin free automatically.
Pin free.
Next die.
All right. And
Again with the Romans.
got 4 dudes.
Andre has passed his order with the Equites. And he's passed his agility test to charge this guy in the woods, exchange the missiles. 2 hits. Strike value 1.
I don't care.
Passes. Okay.
All right.
So now, Andre, you get to attack. 4 attacks.
No, maybe yes.
Yeah, 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strike value 1 with the swords.
Okay.
Oh, got
but
him.
roll it on the leader.
No,
But
it's a
10
0.
is always, you can never re-roll a 10.
Okay.
But you do get your 2 attacks back. So you're dead.
What's the point of having the ability to re-roll a hit
If-
on a unit that can't fail?
Doesn't matter.
It's just the way that it's, you're an armor 9, so it's 1 hit.
Okay.
Andre, strike value 1. He passes. Okay, so
So I take a
the knight is killed.
Or no, I don't take a
You
pin
don't
for
take
that,
a
do
pin.
I?
Yeah, he wasn't killed.
So all the knights are dead. The Equites can now do a move consolidation, regular consolidation. Equites have fallen back towards the tower after killing the last skeleton knight. So ballsy move by Andre, but it paid off.
It did pay off.
Okay.
Skeletons. And try and bring them in.
Gonna try to bring in the catapult.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
they're coming in. The catapult is coming in.
How much does the catapult move?
He gets 3, so you can move up to 6, I think. Catapult has come in, passed his order, and up to halfway, and he's coming up there behind the fence. Next order dice.
Actually, we're gonna be behind the wall.
Okay. Redeploying behind the fence a little bit.
That blocks line of sight though, so you can't see the tower from there.
I don't care. I'm a catapult.
Oh, you do need to see it still. You can just shoot
Well,
over
if you want to
stuff.
shoot at it.
I would say you can see through that corner there.
Okay. All right. I was just trying to help.
Yeah, that's it.
I can shoot it over there.
And he's got 2
This
targets
is true
there.
too.
Another Roman
And
die.
hey, I get to go.
Andre just gave these guys an order. Not a down order. Because then he has to try to get it off. Next another Roman die, so they're just going to stay
And we
tight
don't
over
want to
there.
get them off. Because
Undead.
Okay.
So he did pass his order, advance the skeleton guard into the forest over there, and another undead die. He did pass the order with these archers here. They advanced in, and they're going to take a shot over at Farquadius. 6 shots. You are going to be needing 4s, I believe.
Okay. I got 2 hits.
2 hits, Andre. Strike value 1, so you're going to go from a 7 down to a 6.
okay, for Claudius is black.
You're good, but you do take a pin. Okay, well, that's basically what these archer units are, pin machines. Every now and then they'll take someone out, but not very often.
Okay.
Next die.
Romans.
Arquadius has passed his order, and he's pulled back behind the fence. Next die. Another Roman
Another
die,
Roman
huh? Okay.
Wow.
Andre's trying like hell to keep that last die for the
I
scorpion
got one
to,
left.
to shoot at the carrion beast, who's, man, he's got so many dice left.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you won't get the last shot. It could happen. It's not super likely, but it's possible. The Haruspex has moved up. He's going to try to cast a lightning bolt on old Balzak. So here we go. Needing a 7. It's a 6. He got it.
Dispel it.
He's got to dispel it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a 2.
Again.
You can't stand up to Balzak. He's a powerful necromancer.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
They're gonna
Undead.
advance. They're gonna advance. They're actually gonna run.
Pass an order.
Okay. As requested.
Yep, you made it. They moved it up there. You can pull that pin off.
Oh, yeah,
Just
you're right,
pass
I can.
order. Next die, Andre. Another undead. We're gonna see a lot of undead in a row, I think.
Okay,
Now.
they're gonna move up.
You can pass an order.
Oh, they don't have to. They don't have a pin.
Oh, okay.
What?
Then never mind.
They're the
They're the ones that
agile
passed their
skeletons.
order, yeah. Both of these guys moved up. They both sprinted. He passed both of his agility tests. Another undead. He's brought the second group of archers on next to the first group. He's going to fire at the slingers, so it's going to be long range. So needing 4s.
Yep. I got
Whoa.
5.
5
Whoa.
hits. So you're 5, but you got light armor 6, but you're +3 for this thing. So you're at 9s minus. Oh no strike value for the arrows. So 9s.
All right. I'll just take them all on regular guys.
Oh, you got them all.
Got them all, but you get a pin.
You do take a pin, yeah.
Oh.
You needed a 9.
Oh, okay. I got a 9,
Yep.
and that's why I didn't
hard
do
to
it
kill
on
guys
the
in
hero
towers.
or the.
I would have
Leader.
put one on my leader that time.
You would have.
No, I guess
It wouldn't have done anything. All
Yeah,
it
you're
would
right.
have done was just guaranteed that you killed your
die.
leader.
Yeah.
You couldn't reroll. You can't reroll it.
As I have
You're
learned.
right. Next time.
All right.
Can't reroll 10s or 1s. Another undead. How many are left? He's got to be getting down there.
We are down to 4 dice left.
And you have one of those.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to bring some more skeletons on.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
A 6-man group of skeleton spears has come in here. Next die. Hey, it's the last Roman die. What Andre did not want to see, which is his scorpion,
Oh.
which he was saving for the carrion beast, which is not going to happen.
No.
Andre is going to fire the scorpion. He is just in range of Balzak, extreme range.
One
A
hit
3.
In 3, you got 1-3, so that's a -3 strike value.
on the spectral.
You're going to put him on the spectral or the skeleton warrior?
Uh.
Spectral are better. They're
Spectral.
more. I would put it on the skeleton warrior.
Okay, skeleton then.
Yeah, the spectral are like 25 points each. 4, he's dead.
Okay.
So you lose a skeleton warrior. You take another pin too, which is important.
Okay.
So Balzak is now up to 2 pins, and then the rest of the stuff is all going to be undead.
Okay.
Balzak.
On the catapult.
He passed his order. Still got 1 pin left, but he's going to cast Surge on the catapult.
Yes, he
He
did.
does. You want to try to beat that, Andre? Is
No.
it 3? Nope. So the catapult's dice will go back into the bag.
And it's gonna go back on it, and it's gonna fire.
And he's got no... It's just his in the bag, so he can just go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
do it. So what are you going to shoot at? The house or the tower?
Tower.
Shooting at the tower. So I didn't mention, but we can kill the tower too. But it's like a 35 or a 40?
I think you said 40.
40 defense as opposed to 20 because it's a hardened concrete war building. Okay, so yeah, he's going to put it... There's a good chance you might land on your dudes, but just FYI,
Okay.
you don't care.
They already died once.
They're already dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right here.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Actually, I want it on that corner.
Well, if you're trying to hit the building, you
Yep.
have to target the
Okay,
center.
targeting the center of the building.
All right, so roll a d10 just right in here.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's probably going to hit you. So that was pointing straight that way, 8
Yes.
inches.
8 inches. I think it was pointing that way.
No, it was pointing that way.
Oh, then 8 inches. Plops it here.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a d6 per, so roll a d6. Here you go. Roll a d6 for the swords.
One.
So it's just 1, it's not too bad. The other guys,
2.
2.
Not bad.
Okay, the spears.
1 dies.
They don't get a save?
Isn't that what those were?
No, those were the... I thought you had to... Oh, they were automatically hits.
Yeah, it was just a save,
Okay.
yeah.
And then this one... Yeah, he's fine.
Is he? I don't think so, because I think it's like a -5.
Oh.
So you lost 1 each. And, okay, this is where we're going to get confused, because it has the Howling Horror ammo, but I wouldn't think that would affect
Undead.
his own skeletons. Because normally we give D3 extra pins, but I'm going to say not as the official.
Undead really don't care that there's...
Yeah, so just 1 pin each. So you got off light there. You got off real light. You lost 2 guys and took 2 pins. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. And then you still have what? You still got the carrion beast, and then your champion. Undead champion has come in way over there to guard the skeleton archers. Meanwhile, the carrion beast flew up here, and he is going to throw a rock at the archers, needing a 6 or less.
Nope.
That's a miss.
So that's the end of the turn.
Okay, end of turn 2. We move on to turn 3.
Would I lose the order die, or does it go back to the back?
Yeah, your turn. He just doesn't
just lose
activate.
it.
Oh.
So the carrion beast is going to try to do something, but first he's going to use divine intervention. He's within 20, needs an 8.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
and he takes a pin.
10. Okay.
Damn. Meanwhile,
Wow.
Crash.
the gods laugh at you, and he's going to
So
charge
does everybody else.
into the scorpion. All right, here we go. We're going to have the carrion beast. He's got his rock is going to do a exchange of missiles, so you need a 5
Got
to
it.
hit. Okay, Andre -3,
-3, and you're only letting me have one of them?
so 1 guy dies. And then Andre's, we're going to give him one bolt.
I thought I was firing my bolt there.
You miss. So
Awesome.
you take a pin, you lose a guy, and then we'll do the combat. The carrion beast is now going to swing 3 attacks, needing 7s.
1, 2.
2 hits on you, Andre. 2 hits, needing 4s.
2 dead.
That's it. They're
That's
dead.
everybody.
But you get 2 attacks back.
Okay.
You got 1 hit because you guys got swords. Strike
Okay.
value 1. A 4?
4.
Yeah, you're good. Definitely good. So the
So I get a consolidation
scorpion's been
move.
wiped out. Yeah, you get a 10-inch
Can I
consolidation.
attack somebody with a consolidation move?
No. This isn't 40K 4th edition or whatever the hell it was.
Third
Remember that?
edition.
Remember that?
Yes, I do. That's
was
how you
just
taught
rolling
me
up.
how to play. And I was
rolling up
Tau.
Andre's flank.
I lined my Tau up, and you just rolled on through.
My Corn Berserkers just rolled them up.
Okay.
Because you can consolidate into combat, and it's like, hey, one, boom, boom. I
Hey,
just took
these
out the
Tau
whole
are
Tau.
juicy. They just
They're
don't put
nice.
up any resistance.
Okay.
So they, the carrion beast is now over behind that building. Next die, Andre. Looks like he's going to start wailing on that building next.
My catapult's going to fire.
Catapult, okay.
I'm going to fire at that building. That
Okay.
one's a little too close to my carrying beast.
Yeah. Okay, so this building here.
Mm-hmm.
Catapult's going to take a shot at this building. Needing a 2.
Got it.
Oh, he hit it. So it's 2d6 damage on this building here.
Woo!
I can't believe it. Too bad we didn't have 8 more turns to go. You might be able to blow it up. Something good. That's
8.
not bad. That's
I need
decent. You need 20.
20.
Average-ish.
20, yeah. So he's got 8 damage. So the
So is it on fire or anything?
No,
he's
just let a rock
hitting
go
with-
through it.
Just
Hitting it with skulls.
You just rocked it, huh?
Yep.
I rocked its world.
Next
Okay.
die. Another undead.
So I need 5s?
Another base 5. So
5,
he's going
so
to
I need
move up. He's going to fire some fire arrows to see if he can finish off that building there. Needing 4s.
I got one.
Okay, so it's on fire.
So
Okay.
what does that do?
Now we'll figure that part out. We did hit the building. It's only 1 dice, but he rolled it later. He hit it. And these guys have a chance to put it out. So if they can get over there and roll a 1 to 5, they put the fire out. If they don't, we'll say that the building takes d6 more damage. Next die. Hey, the Romans. Look at that. And you got a lot of stuff left. First thing he's going to do is going to have his Harvespecs try to lightning bolt. He passes the order.
I'm going to try to...
That's
yeah.
the order. So now you need a 7. Oh, he's
I am
got
not
it.
going to dispel that.
Can't dispel a 1.
Okay, so,
it's
D6.
I think it's D3 plus your level.
So,
So
2 plus 1
so
is
strike
3.
value 3.
okay.
All right. Roll your save for your carrion beast. He
I think
makes
he
it.
saves. But he takes a pin because he got zapped.
He does. And I think
Okay.
he has to take a
He
break
has to
test.
take a break test.
That's the downside of the lightning bolt. Why we have banned it.
Oh, he
He
failed.
fails.
Okay, so he has to...
D6 more, D6 pins.
2.
2 more. It's not horrible.
And then he runs, so 10 inch, a run move or
I think he's off the board. He's so close to the, yeah, he runs
10 inches.
Yep.
So yeah, that'll kick him off the board.
So
he's
Carrion
gone.
Beast is toast. This is why we have limits on the lightning bolt. It's just a little bit too good. Should be like a 6 to cast or something. Just a little bit harder to cast, I think.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, this is the 3rd time I've tried to get
That's
one
true.
off.
Well,
Yep, fails.
and so passes the Carrion Beast. Lightning bolt from the Haruspex. And then it ran off. And then the Romans again. Andre's moved these guys that were along the fence. Now that the threat of anyone coming off this edge is gone, he ran them over there. And then he's pulled a
dead guy.
So they passed their order. The skeleton warriors with swords. They moved up to the tower. He can't set it on fire, we said earlier.
Romans.
So he can't light that one on fire, sadly. The only thing he could do is try to clear everyone out of it by hand, which would be damn hard to do. But who knows? So next is a Roman dag. So Andre is going to sling out of the building at to those 6 skeletons. I believe that's the 6-man skeleton spear arch.
7.
7 now. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was the 8-man. Okay. So,
Alright, so I
2
got-
shots. 2 shots each.
So first set of 6. Needing
4s, I believe. 5s. 5s.
3 hits.
And then
And a 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Oh, you said 5s?
yeah.
And 5 more.
Do I get cover for the wall?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think there's any strike value though. So regular.
I lost 1, maybe 2.
Yep, 2 guys down, and you take a pin.
Yeah, that's the annoying part.
That's the bad. Well, losing guys is bad, but the pin is also damn
Pins,
annoying.
especially at this point in the game, start
Who is this?
stacking up.
Who's that one on?
The slingers.
From what?
They got shot by an archer.
Did you ever pass an order for that, Andre?
Well, the
Oh,
pin's
God.
still there, so no.
Oh boy. I
Ah,
passed.
yeah.
I was gonna say, traditionally, if you get a good roll, you go through all the motions, and then you realize you didn't, then you fail.
Okay.
Next die.
Next die.
So not bad. Another undead. You took a couple skeletons out. Put a pin on. Those archers have advanced, and they're gonna fire back up at the slingers. So it's gonna be, you're over 10,
Yeah, I'm over 10.
so it'll be long range. So 4s.
1, 2, 3 hits.
3 hits, 9s, Andre. And don't roll your leader. Remember that talk?
Don't roll the leader.
Just one time, this one time, don't roll the leader. Nothing but a
But it's a
pin.
pin.
But it is another pin.
Hey, I got my pin back.
At least you got your pin back. Next die.
Balzak.
Balzak has miscast.
2.
He passed his order, tried to cast Surge, rolled a 10, and he got a 2. The wizard fails to cast the spell, and the caster's powers are momentarily overwhelmed by fizzling magic and wild conjurations, possibly involving white mice, bunches of flowers, and fluttering doves. The wizard cannot cast the spell this turn or during the next turn, until the bizarre effects subside.
Wow.
So you can't cast the spell next turn because of that. That
Well,
sucks.
at least it wasn't that chain reaction thing where it just keeps bouncing from unit to unit within 6 inches because you're all lined up there.
At least you
Yeah.
didn't turn into a toad either.
Yeah.
We get that for
It
him.
could have been worse, but
Could have been
not
worse.
a lot worse. that
So
was pretty bad.
Balzak is fighting off white mice and whatever else, doves,
Yep.
and cannot cast a spell next turn.
But
They're
Undead
gonna
again.
run and try to charge them.
The Equites?
Yeah,
You got 2 pins on you.
I know.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
problem.
Okay, you're both going to get an exchange of missiles. These guys, with their 1 pin, have charged the Equites, so you're going to get some exchange of missiles.
Okay.
5. Needing 4s.
3 hits.
Okay, 3
4
hits.
hits,
Andre.
actually. That's a 4.
4 hits on you, and you are at strike value 1. So you're a 5. You're a 6 plus 1, so a 7. So you're down to a 6.
One dead.
One dies
dead.
in the exchange of missiles.
And it's a pin.
And a pin. And then Andre gets his exchange of
My
missiles.
4 back.
Got 1.
Oh man.
Strike value 1 on you there, Robert.
Okay.
Oh, you lose a man.
So it's another pin.
And a pin, yeah.
Yeah.
And now we will do the fighting.
Killed in exchange of missiles doesn't get to fight, right?
Right.
He's,
so you get
well, he's
4
dead. Oh wait, they all are.
They're already
You gotta be
dead.
more specific.
What kind of dead? Is he like dead? Like.
What do you mean by dead?
And you have spears, so you need. You're charging, so you need 6s.
So 2 hits.
2 hits is strike value 1, Andre.
And I got a leader in here.
You do.
Let's kill him.
He'll be black.
This. I think you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You're good.
Okay, and you get 3 back at me.
3 back. That's not as good as a nickel back.
2
2.
hits, strike value 1.
1 dead.
1 dead. So you take another pin for that. So
And
you
I
have
lost by
lost the
2.
combat by 2.
Let's take a break test.
Yeah.
I'm down 3.
And your leader's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, so then he's a 7, so minus 3. Oh,
Passed.
you pass. You pass. So Andre can choose to fight again. Andre's going to hang around and fight, so he's going to have 3 attacks. He's winning, and he has a +1 for the sword. So you're at 7s now.
2.
2 hits, strike value 1. Regular guys, you're good.
Okay.
And then you get your 3 attacks back. Needing
I think
5s.
it's 1 hit.
1 hit, strike value 1.
He
Passes.
doesn't care.
Okay, so you lost again, so you got to take another break test.
We broke.
Yeah, either way that would have broke. So D6 more pins. 2 more.
more.
5?
Yep.
Okay.
And
So normally the undead don't rout. So normally if you pass a break, if you fail a break test, you rout, and that means you run off. But they don't rout. But that was you can only fight twice, so you break apart.
okay, so
So we just kind of.
Yep. Next die. And there they sit, broken apart.
There
Romans.
they sit, broken.
So what do you have left, Andre? You still got Farquaadis, you still got those guys, you got your
I'm
archers.
thinking my archers are going to take a pop
House in order.
at those dudes.
he
Nah,
did
they don't.
not.
They're going to go down. Which means they have to test at the end of the turn to even get back up.
So do I lose the?
No, you failed the order, so you don't lose the
I
pin.
think you do pull it at the end of the turn. I know you start pulling them. You do. This is a little
If
bit
you're
different in
down-
Balzak than that. If you fail an order, you still pull a pin, but you stay
Oh.
down.
So should I just pull it off now
Yeah,
in
that's
case
fine.
we forget later?
That's fine.
Okay, so
Next
that was
die.
a whiff.
Yep. You
Romans again.
Oh, and your equites. I still haven't gone yet.
Yeah, they're ready. We'll see if they're up for another fight.
Charge. Yep.
They are.
Coming
They
in.
are.
Exchange of missiles.
Yep. So we're gonna get an exchange of missiles. So we'll go ahead and start with the skeletons. You get 3. You got 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strike value 1. So you're good.
Not a problem.
But it is a pin. And then the
That's a
equites are going to
problem.
get to throw 3 spears. It's 2 hits. No. You only had a 8, 5, and a 3.
2, 3, and a 5.
Only the 3 hits. 2, 3?
2, 3.
Oh,
5.
2, 3. Yeah, 2 hits. Then. I'm sorry. I thought I saw an 8.
1 dead.
Yeah, you lose a man. So he's down to his leader and one other guy. So
And a pin.
and another pin. What do you have? 6 now?
Yep.
And one more. You're gonna just evaporate into the ether. So go ahead, Andre. Do your 3
You
attacks.
only take 7 pins.
You can take as much as your leadership is, and then you just break and rout. So you charge with a sword, which means 7s, so 2 hits.
Wow. Lucky.
Okay, the leader is going to be the red guy.
Okay. 6. Yeah, you can re-roll that because he's tough. Re-roll that again.
Yeah.
Oh, you
he's
make
sick.
it. Okay, so you get your 2 attacks back. Nothing. So you lost by you lost.
Yeah. No, it failed.
You got 6, yeah. So D6 more pins, which is automatically going to give you 7.
Yep, so they're going to
They're
evaporate.
just going to be gone. So finally, the Equites have beaten those guys off. That didn't come out right.
It's okay, they're skeletons.
Yeah, they have no soft parts. Then you get a 8-inch consolidation move. Yep, Equites are wound up there.
Romans again.
Romans, and Andre's got Farquadius and one group of Legion who's going to have to go try to put that fire out eventually.
Actually,
we've got 2 groups of
Farquadius is going to go try and put out the fire.
Oh, Farquadius is going to do it.
Yeah. Why not?
Or 2 chances, just in case.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
D, need a 5. 1 through 5.
You forgot a guy.
No, I couldn't see him. He's hiding.
Okay.
All right, so
Can they
1
put
to
the fire
5.
out?
Yes.
Ah, they do. The fire goes out. Whoa, that's a shame.
That's why you don't leave it to just a regular line troops.
You gotta put Farquadius himself. He's a firefighter back in the day. So that's the
Well,
undead.
volunteer.
What do you
It
have
was just a
left
part-time gig.
They're going to go that way.
here? Okay, so these skeleton guard are gonna come out.
Yeah.
Skeleton guard have come out towards the Equites. And the Romans, so the last
That's
thing
gonna
is
be
that
my-
group.
Oh, wait.
You don't have anything left, do you?
I got 2 more dice in here.
You got a unit of
Oh.
Romans.
Oh, you got, that's right. You got guys in the tower.
I'll
and
put
you
the
got these
guys in the
with
tower
guns.
down.
Okay.
Did you put a die on the slingers? Yes,
Yeah.
you did. Okay.
So that is those
And-
guys over there by the fence. Those
Okay.
guys are going to go on ambush. A rarely seen order used in the nerd cave.
That will be totally meaningless.
It might be. It's,
Might?
generally, it never works out for us.
there are units within 20 inches of me, but
So what's left? Oh, you still got 2 units
Yeah.
left over on the edge. And he can't sprint, sadly, but he can move 10. Andre is going to try to use his ambush onto the undead champion. So to pass the initiative,
yeah.
he does. So he is going to use that ambush, pass his initiative check, and he's going to charge into the undead champion.
This may be the first time that's ever.
I don't know if
been
we've ever
attempted.
seen that. Maybe
Yeah.
we've had one where you fire off a couple arrows or something. else, but-
Fire off your.
Okay, so we're going to have some Pelums, and then we'll
Yeah,
get to the... Here we go. So 8 Pelums. So the undead champion has dread. So you're a 5, you're a 4 for being in the exchange of missiles, and then another -1 for dread. You need 3s.
1,
3,
2,
4.
3, 4 of them. Wow.
Those are going to be strike value 2 for your first round of Pelums. Against
Okay.
your 9s, you're down to 7s. This is your chance to really do something here. Andre.
No.
No.
But it is a pin.
Okay.
Okay, so the exchange of missiles bounces off of the armor, and then Andre's going to get 8 attacks, needing 7s, charging with the sword.
Doesn't dread affect
Oh yeah, 6s.
6s.
1,
Not that it
2,
really
3,
mattered.
4, 5.
Okay, so your strike value 1, which takes Robert down to an 8.
Whoa.
3.
No, 2.
2. So you
You're
can
an
reroll
8.
both of those.
Okay.
You're a tough 2, which means you can reroll 2 failed wounds.
Okay.
So nothing.
Got them both. Man.
This is why this guy's hard to take. Yeah. Okay, well he rolled.
That's what you get for rolling
He
off
rolled
camera.
off camera, so the dice gods punished him with 2 10s, but he did get 1 hit at strike value 2, which is going to bring Andre down to a 5. So you lose a man.
And we
So
tie.
we tie.
It's a tie.
I want to keep fighting.
You want to keep fighting, Andre.
Hell no.
So he's going to break off, okay? Which means that Robert can just advance up 5 inches as a free move.
What?
Well, because it's consolidation. You're going to move back. You just have to stay, I think, a couple inches
Oh,
apart.
wait, no,
or
we both
something.
have to pass break test first.
No, you won. Oh,
No,
no, it's
no,
a
I
tie.
did
I'm
this
sorry.
tie.
Yeah, okay. Pass a break test. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Yes.
6, yeah, you both pass. Okay, that's fine.
So then,
So we just break apart
Now you break apart.
a couple inches, right?
You can do a full 5-inch move.
I can do a full 5,
Yep. So in the end, these guys pulled back behind the fence.
but you're not going to get cover until
And
you
you just,
because you moved.
He just moved up towards the...
but in the next turn I would get
Yes.
cover,
Yes,
which will be
but he won't be staying there, so
Right.
it doesn't really matter.
he might be staying there if he either fails his order or doesn't
Oh,
come
yeah.
up yet.
If it's against his will, he'll stay there.
Or if you charge me.
You're welcome to stay there.
Just
And the
Yeah,
last
more
two
dice.
Those are the
dice.
last two
200
dice for those two guys.
Okay, so that's the end
So,
of
yeah.
the turn. So we move on to turn 4. Turn 4, Andre's down 1 unit, Robert's down 3 units, not close to being half of his units. And we move on. Turn 4. The Romans.
Hey,
First thing Andre did was he sprinted his equites way back here, so he's making a huge flanking maneuver. Passes agility test. No problem there.
no problem.
Undead.
Missiles.
Alright, he's charged in with these guys. You guys can just bring that dice tray over here. The guard had run in. They took a pin on the way in, sadly, and then he's going to do his exchange of missiles with his equites.
No.
Not
Woohoo!
get anything.
We were facing the wrong way.
Now 8 attacks, so they have halberds.
Yep.
So you're a 5. +1 for charging, +1 for the halberds.
So 7s.
7s.
6 hits.
And these babies are strike value 2. So Andre's a 5, he's a 6 on the horse, he's a 7. Back down to 5s. And put him on just everyone.
I'll put 2 on the.
One.
I lost one.
Just one died. There's a hell of a roll there.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
So one guy dies, and then you get your 3 attacks back. That's needing 6s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strike value 1. You're good. So it's a tie
Tie.
again. So another dual break test, I guess. Man. Someone's gonna fail one of these. Nope.
I don't want to fight.
You don't want to fight. Okay, then you pull off, break off, and then you both break off.
So
Andre is still swung around even further, and the skeleton guard are shadowing them, screening the catapult. Roman die. He's going to fire the sling at the undead champion, needing 3s because of the dread.
1, 2.
2 hits.
So, hey, hang
Oh,
on,
so
hang on.
he's firing double, that's right.
2, 3, 4. 4 hits.
Anything but. You're good.
Nothing
But you do
to
take
it.
a pin, though.
Yeah, which is a problem.
How many do you have now?
2.
2. Next die, Andre.
Robert.
Boss here, or not the boss, the hero. Hero, what's a hero? The champion. Champion is passes order with moved in with 1 pin, and he is attacking these guys. They have 1 round to peel them left, but these are only strike value 1 peel. Needing 3s.
1, 2, 3,
4.
It's pretty good.
4.
So that's another pin.
Another pin.
Nothing but a pin.
He's all good. Okay, so you get your 3 attacks at 7s. Man, 1 again.
Wow.
Strike value 2 though, so down to 5 for Andre. So you
Got
loses. One guy dies. That's your leader.
Yeah, and you get 6 back at me.
No, he gets all
7.
of those back. 7, yeah.
7 back at
7
me.
back. You're at 5, 6s for the sword, -1 for the dread.
So 6s.
5.
4. Then 2 hits.
Strike value 1. So that
Yep.
takes you down to 8.
8. Okay.
Good. So it's you lost though by 1.
No, I killed one of his guys, so he gets it's 2 to 2.
So it's another tie.
Yeah, that's the best I can ever do.
Well, it is 1 against 8. I mean, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So take break tests again. At this time at -2. You pass. Andre does not pass. That is not good. So D6 more pins.
Nice.
Ah,
I'm up to
you
3.
got lucky. I think you break though, which pretty much is it
I
for
break?
these guys. Hey, you failed the break test. Broke. They're running over here. Actually, no, you don't get to do anything. We take the dice out. We put the run order on them. That's they broke. They failed their break test, and that's it. The only way you can save them now is to have Farquadius.
Come around.
Rally.
And try and. How close does he have to be?
I think you have to be within 10. So if this guy's within 10, he could rally.
I think Farquadius is within 10.
Yeah, so both. So he would have to rally to try to stop them from running off of the board.
Okay.
So next die.
I'm gonna fire at that house again.
Okay, so that's, what was it, a 3 I think we said?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what we get. It's a 6.
6 inches that way.
Oh, that might land on Farquadius.
Well, don't touch
6
it. Don't
inches
touch
from
it.
the-
So from there,
Yeah.
Would land it right here.
So it landed right there. Almost hit Farquadius. Very close. Very close. Next die. Undead again. Balzak is pulled back. Scared to death of these 2 equites. Can't cast a spell this turn. He's still got those bats and shit flying around in his face.
Romans.
The Romans. So he's going to rally these guys, which means these guys get to do a rally. So do a rally test for them.
so I'm just
What'd you get?
9.
No.
I don't know if that, unless his is a 9. I know they're not a 9.
Yeah.
He might be a 9, but we'll
That's
check.
what I was.
Centurions only command 8.
They don't have any
surprisingly.
emotions, so they can't
I
be
can't
scared.
believe that. That's
You don't have to, like,
hard for me to believe, but they failed their order with a 9, so they don't even rally and they're going to run off. That's a bummer.
undead.
Undead. Turn at the house again with the skeletons.
No.
It's a miss. They failed to catch it on fire. But you do have another group of skeletons I could try. Maybe.
And you can decide to try right now.
Try it again.
Or not.
They can't put it out. Oh no, he's still got a unit over there that could run over and try to put it out.
We're gonna advance.
Okay. Skeletons have advanced. They caught the
Yes.
building on fire. So at the end of the turn, if Andre doesn't put it out, it'll take D6 more damage. That's Andre.
Yep.
So he still has these guys. He's got his leader, or his wizard, and he's got those archers. And he's still got a whole group of 8 and legionnaires in the tower. Andre has sprinted these guys over. They made it. See if he can put the fire out. Yeah, it's out again. It must not be much of a fire.
Well, it's
Next
just
die.
a couple arrows. We
Couple
are
flaming
professional
arrows.
volunteer firefighters.
Undead. Those guys just sprinted, passed their agility test. They're over there now. That's the 6 skeleton spears. Romans again.
For it.
Lightning bolt on the undead champion.
No.
It doesn't go off.
But we will go ahead and fall back.
It was close to a peril. And then he's going to run back. So we're over halfway through the game, and one building has 8 damage so far.
Yeah.
That's why it's
I got
damn hard
3
mission.
shot. So if they didn't move, they can fire twice, right?
Well, not the archers, only the slingers.
Only the slingers?
If the archers don't move, they can aim, and they don't suffer the penalty for a long range.
Aim, fire.
So still needing 5s. Ooh,
3 hits.
nice shooting. You're shooting at these guys here? Okay. So it's no strike value. 1 dead. A 6 is
Yeah.
a save.
Actually, that's the leader. I won't. I should have put it on him, but
And then a pin.
yeah, always a pin.
Next die. Yeah, those damn pins.
And this is the last undead.
That's the last for the whole bag.
That's an
Yeah.
empty bag.
So we're gonna come around to the
The stairs.
stairs.
He's just moving up to that wall, and that is it. So we're moving on to turn 5. Start of turn 5, those legionnaires finished running off the board, so the undead champion, without really doing a whole lot, still drove them off. So you don't have to wipe everyone out to defeat a unit.
Yeah.
You just have to beat them by pins and hope they get a bad break test. So Roman die.
3.
Slinging at the champion, needing 3s because of the dread and the long range.
There's the hit.
There's 1, so that's a pin.
3.
2, 3.
3 hits.
Anything but.
We're about due for a butt.
And we're in the same boat. It's like if he gets a butt, he can't even re-roll it anyway. So what's the point of getting a tough extra?
Yeah.
Passed all.
Nothing to it.
Guy's a beast.
So he's at 3 now?
3.
All right.
Another Roman die. These 3 guys are going to fire at those 6 skeleton spearmen. 1 hit.
A hit.
It is a pin though. In the save. So just a pin, but what else? I mean, that's pretty much what you're going for. At this
With
point.
3 archers.
Undead. Okay, so Robert's going to bring his skeleton guard over to finish off the equites. Miss. No hit on the exchange of missiles.
Oh, good. It's the first time he's done that.
So it's going to be 8 attacks, needing 7s.
5.
Strike value 2, which is going to bring Andre down to 5.
5s.
He still has his leader there.
Leaders in white.
Oh, the leader lives.
Yeah.
The other guy dies for sure, though. So you're going to get your 2 attacks back.
And he's got another pin.
Another pin.
Yeah.
So what's he at now?
2.
2? Okay, then you get your 2 attacks back, Andre. Need
Roar.
6s. 1
Hey,
hit.
I got one.
Well, either way, you're going to win this combat. So you lost a guy, but you're still going to win the combat.
Yep.
Andre, you need to take a break test.
I'm good.
6.
Without a leader.
No, I
The
got my
leader's still,
leader.
he's the only one left.
Oh. Yeah, but you still pass. Yeah, you
Yeah.
pass. So Robert won the combat, so he can choose to fight
Oh,
again.
we're going to fight on.
Fighting again.
Fight on.
Let's do your 1 roll there, Andre.
Roar.
That's a miss. Okay. So 7 attacks back for the skeleton guard.
They are, no, 6 of them hit.
6 hits. Even 5s. 6 5s.
So here's 3 on the leader
Yeah, he's toast. That was 2 fails.
and
You're
3
done.
more on the leader.
You're done.
He gets to re-roll the fails.
Only 1
Oh,
fail.
yeah.
Not every fail.
Okay, so he's dead.
All right, the equites are wiped out. So I think that's your 3rd unit wiped out, Andre.
Yeah.
But you had less units.
I
So
did
you're getting
only
close
have
to
9.
So you're at 3,
Yep, I got to kill 2 more.
2 more, and you're gonna run off the table. Okay, next die. And you can consolidate your guys 5 inches.
Okay. So they will.
And
Another undead die.
do what
Catapult again at the damaged building.
9 inches that way.
Yeah, that's gonna be way that over there somewhere.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, that's. Hey, you're getting close to the
chickens.
chickens.
Zombie chickens. They've been hit by the howling horror ammo. Okay, again with the undead.
Balzak is going to move over here and he's going to cast a spell.
Let me get surge on the catapult.
Yep.
Shot at.
Okay, so hold on here. Balzak has moved into the woods. He's cast surge on the catapult with a 6. Andre's going to try to dispel.
No.
Takes a pin.
Put that back in the die.
The catapult will get another shot. That'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need, like a bunch of shots to get that thing maybe to get 1 hit.
There it is. Fire again.
Here we go again. You can do it this time, man.
6 inches that
Oh.
way.
That might hit these guys. Maybe.
D6.
It will land on these guys. So D6 hits.
4.
4 hits. I believe it's like
Minus
7.
3.
It's got to be more than that. Strike value 3, which I was just telling these guys that is written. You need strike value 5 or higher to damage buildings, but we're still gonna let it go.
So 4
4 hits.
4 hits. What am I
Minus
looking?
So yeah, it's minus 3. You're 7, so 4.
4s.
I only lost 3.
And then it's pin plus D3 more because of the howling horror
Right.
ammo.
2.
It's only 2 pins, but you did almost wipe half of them out, but 2 pins, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Okay, Andre, next
Yeah.
die.
Trying to find the bag.
Where's
Trying
the
to pull
bag?
one out. I got one.
Okay.
Andre is going to use his wizard to cast lightning bolt on these archers.
No.
Oh, no, it's the perils. Oh, get the
Who
chart.
is that?
Get the chart.
92.
And we're looking up a number 6.
We got the whiz bangs coming out of his.
Everybody within
orifices.
20.
So are you
We
going
start with him. So you start.
Well, question. I'm within 20 of the building just. Are we hitting
Yep.
anybody in the building?
Oh yeah,
or-
these are magical whiz bangs flying around. They don't care about buildings.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we're saying there were guys up on that edge.
But we'll say that. Well, it doesn't automatically hit everyone.
If he doesn't roll a 1, it goes to the next. It goes to the closest unit.
Okay, so
Okay,
roll for him.
So what am I rolling? A D6?
Yep. 4, 5, or 6, you take a pin. 2 or 3, nothing happens. 1, it fails. So you take a pin.
So
Okay.
D6, huh?
Yep. And then the next closest unit.
Looks like it's probably these guys.
For
Okay.
Quadius.
So Farquadius, roll a d6 and apply the same result.
A 2.
No effect, but it carries on to the next closest unit.
These guys here.
Yep. Yeah, they're the
14.
the closest to the.
To these guys.
Okay.
The next closest.
2.
Same thing. Next closest unit.
So
Within
that's
20,
going to be
these guys here?
either or.
No, the.
I don't think he's within 20.
Oh yeah.
Is it
He's
20 of
within-
that unit? Or is it 20 of the original unit? Or
I would say within 20 of the original
just
unit.
rolled?
So it's the next
Rolling for
closest.
each unit
yeah.
radiating outwards from the
Okay.
wizard.
These guys.
So it is to the
Have we
wizard.
done these guys yet?
Not yet.
To be the next closest unit to the wizard.
So to the wizard, we're 14 there. These guys are closer.
Okay, so they're the next one.
Another D6.
Oh yeah, they took a pin.
How does it end?
You run out of units within 20 of the wizard, or you roll a 1.
Okay. These guys here.
Yep. My skellies. They take a pin.
So they're up to 3 now. These skellies.
Nothing happens to them.
Okay.
The art or the.
They take a pin.
Wow.
I got a.
Okay, and then finally there's one unit. The last unit of Legionnaires is in here.
They take a pin.
Wow.
And-
So it's just lightning shooting out everywhere and like
Yep,
awesome.
hitting everyone.
Yep.
They're all ducking for cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next. Next die. That was exciting.
Woohoo!
That's you again. And rally these guys. Their leader's dead?
No.
No. He's
No.
not in there. I must have taken him out on accident.
Yeah.
Not that I would ever do that.
7, sure you're good. Yeah, you're good. Next die. So they're pin free now. Undead. So the skeletons failed in order. Those guys failed in order last turn. We forgot to see if they got up. How many pins do you have? Just one? Yeah,
Well, actually, I didn't have the one when.
oh, you're good then.
Yeah, you didn't have it when the whiz bangs.
So no harm there. Next card, or dice, whatever the hell it is. Undead. Try to light the house on fire again.
No.
He misses.
Burning down the house.
Another, try it again. Oh no, they failed their
they
order.
failed their order. So,
It's not looking likely that the house is going to get destroyed, which I don't know if we ever have destroyed a house. Maybe once.
I think we did.
One time.
Yeah, getting one house is kind of
That's a draw.
about as good as you can get.
we're going into those guys.
Playing for the draw. So you're charging into the
Yeah.
archers? Okay, so here we go. Skeletons made it. They failed their agility. And take your 3 shots on the way in. You got 1 hit. So it's another pin. And a dead.
Dead.
Skeleton.
Not bad.
No, that's
That's pretty good.
as much as I could ask for.
And then he's going to get 7s.
6.
Or
Six.
six, but he needs 7s because you're charging with swords.
Okay.
Oh wow,
3 hits.
that's a lot of 10s.
Thank God I rolled them there.
Strike value 1.
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
Yep.
You're in light armor, so down to 5s.
So my main man
Failed
gets
1.
to
Roll
re-roll
that. Yep.
Failed it.
So
So
the
2
boss
died.
man dies,
With
and
2
another guy
pins.
dies, and you take 2 more pins. 3 attacks. Back
Okay.
to the. Romans.
We need 2 of these.
You got 2.
Okay,
Okay,
so good.
1 on the leader. Save them both.
Yep.
So you have to pass your break test.
Yep. With 3 pins.
No.
Yeah, and leader, no, you're definitely done. So you take d6 more pins, first of all.
Yep. Okay. Give me a d6. Alright.
Just re-roll it. That was not
He
an intentional
rolled all
Yeah.
of mine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Whatever. All right. So he's up, but you still break. It doesn't matter.
So you have to run.
So he's going to go 10 back that way and have a retained run order. All right. Skeletons have they've made it to the fence and over the fence. With what? 2 pins?
2 pins.
Okay. And then those archers over there are broken. So next card or dice. Romans. What do you have left? You got everyone in the tower.
And
Farquadius. That's really all you have left.
no, I got one more die in here.
That's probably.
Did I?
Oh, the
somebody?
Equites.
Equites.
Okay.
Yeah.
They died.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
it was a year go.
So
Andre tried to charge out with the
and they're down.
Legionnaires.
No,
and they failed their
you put the order
because of the
die out
whiz
already,
bang.
So.
No, that's
Oh.
the archers.
Oh.
The whiz
Okay.
bang, prevented those Legionnaires from coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Next die.
My skellies are going to rally.
Okay. Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah,
do.
they are.
And then D6 more pins. You're good.
You're done.
You're pin free. Okay, next card.
My
Another
skeleton
one.
champion's going to rally.
Okay.
7.
He fails.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So D6 more. 1. So you still got 1.
So it's D6 pins, not D6 plus 1?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You rolled the 1.
Oh.
You had 3. So you pulled 1 for passing, and you
Oh,
pulled
okay.
1 more.
And
Romans. And so the last one is Farquadius.
Yeah.
Farquadius has gone into the building. I think that's it for Andre.
I think it's it for everybody.
Oh no! What about your slingers? They haven't gone.
Yeah.
Have they?
I think they were the
Yeah,
first unit.
Because he tried to.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And what do you? And then do you have anything left?
Nope.
No, that's
That's it. So this
that was
is
an
it.
empty
Last
bag.
turn. Turn 6 for all the marbles.
And the first marble.
Catapult's going to fire.
Oh, here we go. Catapults. Hey, look, there's targets in the building now
Yes,
too.
there are.
So if you hit the building, you do the damage to the building and to the guys inside.
I got 5 inches this way.
Yeah, you're gonna
It's gonna
probably miss.
whiff.
Yeah. It drifted off. Sadly, it drifted. Too bad it didn't drift this way.
Yeah.
That's Romans.
That,
And try to put another pin on the champion.
No.
Oh no! Who is this for?
Slingers.
Oh, the slingers fail, so they're gonna go down. All the other downs were cleared, by the way, at the end of the turn. So the slingers are now hiding in the tower. Undead. Balzak is gonna surge.
Yeah, Balzak is going to start.
What was his other spell? I
Wake
know
the
it-
dead.
Oh, that's right.
if only you had some guys die.
I have lots of guys die. It's just the unit's gone.
They weren't-
Or they're outside of the range of his
Yeah.
abilities.
No, it's a hard one to use. It's really cool when it goes off.
Yeah.
But
You got to be perfectly set up.
Oh, I mean, and he doesn't need another skeleton bodyguard, so.
Okay, so he's gonna move up and then
Surge.
surge, or attempt to surge.
Well, he's going to surge. The question is how.
Needing a 7.
Needing a 7.
Ah.
ooh,
Failed.
Wait, there is a way you could re-roll that.
Okay.
He's gonna do invocation again. You got it worse.
so
Just
don't
roll
you
2
take
8s
that
and a
minus
9.
one every time or something?
A pin. Gonna take 2 pins. He's level 2. I said he could do as many invocations as level. He did 2 in a row. That's it for the game, which was last turn anyway. So he
Yeah.
took 2 pins.
2 pins, but
Yeah, 3 attempts to do a 7.
Yeah.
You got an 8, 8, and a 9.
Skelly is going to try to charge.
Charging the head boy or the
Wizard.
I'm
not the head boss
gonna.
man, the wizard man.
And-
These boys are gonna charge the wizard. They pass their order.
Yep.
They're going in with a pin.
Going in with the pin, but he's got 2.
Ooh. Here we go. So he's going to bring that thing over here. Okay, go for it. Here we go. Needing 7s.
5 hits.
5 hits on the boys. I think they're only in light armor, those magical type dudes.
So do I have anybody different there?
Yeah, your wizard. He's gonna have a tough. I believe he's tough, so he's gonna get to re-roll a wound.
Okay, so
But you're going to be needing 5s.
needing 5s.
Yeah.
So you got,
So you can re-roll that one.
yeah. So you, no, the 10 is, the 8 you can reroll.
Yeah, for your
The
leader.
Leader.
Well,
Yeah.
was
You can't
that a
reroll
cock
10.
die?
No.
Or-
No, it was a 10.
10 is a 10.
Oh, I thought it was an 8.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
That's you can re-roll that one for your leader though. So he
Okay.
passes,
So one guy died.
and then yeah, that
Pin.
one.
Yeah.
So another a pin and a dead guy.
But not the wizard.
So you're up to 3, and then you get your 3 attacks back. Two hits.
Okay.
And I need these both, don't I?
Strike value 1.
Yep. So
You need one. You need both to tie. Yeah.
so I'm gonna put one on the leader.
Which one's the leader?
Red.
Okay.
Saved them both.
Yep.
So you get a break test.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
failed
okay.
my break
D6 more
test.
pins.
Yep. Roll it.
D6 more pins. 3. So he's up to
6.
6, and he's
6.
gonna break. I think that might be. You're either breaking or
So he goes
dead
back 10.
with over half of your force. They're in, yeah. So you can actually loot the building from inside.
If I don't get there.
Yeah. If he doesn't defeat me.
Defeat you? Come on.
Defeat. Defeat. Lots of feet.
All right.
need
What's
more
next
feet.
die?
Next die.
The Romans are definitely on the back
So
foot. So
he gets a.
he's running. Yeah.
Yep.
Him and the
Run over.
one archer over there are going to run off the board.
Okay.
Romans.
I'll run over and try and take the building back.
Okay.
Ah. Okay, so the Roman legion has charged around. They've surrounded the building. They're still going to get exchange of missiles, so Andre is going to get to do his exchange of missiles. Needing 4, so 1 hit.
One hit.
He's in the building though, which is +2 to his resist, which is going to negate your 2 strike value for Pelham.
But I get a pin,
You do
which
take a
annoys
pin.
me. 'Cause
So it's
a
gonna, yeah, and then it's gonna be fighting time. So people outside the building. What's that for?
Another to find out if the
Oh,
guy died.
yeah, you do lose a man then. Okay.
So it's 5
But
to
it's
5.
not another pin, at least.
Yeah.
No.
So it's 5
Okay,
to
so
5.
Andre, how many guys do you have?
5.
5 guys. All right.
Ouch.
You need 7s, 2 hits.
Wow.
Okay.
That was
One on
pretty
the
whiffy.
leader. Or can I put them? Yeah, one on the leader.
Okay, red
Yep. Save them both.
saved, and then you get your 5 attacks back at 6s.
Mm-hmm. 3.
Strike value 1, so I'll bring you down to a 6.
6.
1
One
down.
down. I lose by 1.
Oh, I.
You still lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So break test. They do break.
Break.
So D6 more pins. Oof, that's
9,
gonna
they're gone.
wipe them out.
They're
This would have
eight
been a good time because if you would have only rolled low on that,
now. Yeah.
the undead can't break. They don't rout. I mean, they
Then
break.
I'd have had to
You would
fight
have
him
had to fight them again. Yeah. So that's one of their good benefits is they even if they fail a break test, as long as they don't just evaporate, they fight again. So you get to consolidate and go into the building. Yeah, that's it for that. Next die. Undead. These archers here have moved up and they're going to try to light the house on fire.
D10, please.
They're going to try to light that house on fire.
They
Well, they
did.
do. It's on fire.
All right. Which one?
That
The
one.
middle house.
And the die has been activated, so they can't.
Yeah, they can't put it out.
It's a burning.
But I mean, you do D6 damage. You need 20. So good luck. I guess we could do a double, but even then, it's not gonna be enough. These guys moved up, attempted to light this building on fire and missed.
He's gonna Well, he's gonna.
He's gonna. The champion needs to do something. Alright, he's gonna go up and try to light the building on fire with the champion.
No.
No. Andre has pulled the guys out of the tower, and he is going to attack those skeletons. Exchange of missiles first for them. So 5 spears, needing 4s.
Nothing.
Wow. Ouch.
Yeah.
And then Andre's going to get 8 pilums at strike value 2.
Yep.
Wow.
Needing 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch.
That's going to take you from a 6 down to a 4.
Mm-hmm. 1 on each. The red's the leader.
Save 2.
So I took lose 3 and take a pin. Great. Okay.
The 2 guys and
Yeah.
2 pins, or 1 pin.
1 pin.
Now he's attacking with his Gladius.
Needing
7s.
so
All but-
1, 2,
all
3,
but 2.
4, 5, 6.
So okay, 3 on the leader,
Strike value 1.
3 on the other skelly.
Okay. Leader's toast.
Leaders, they're both
So
toast.
They're all
the other
toast.
guy.
So unit wiped.
And
You do get to attack back though. Got
1.
1 hit.
killed a man.
Yeah, you did. You got 1.
So it's a pin.
Skeleton spears are toast, and 1 guy dies, and Andre can consolidate. And then those guys have, well, they consolidated back towards the village. Skeleton guard have run up, failed their agility test again. Is that the last? There's no more dice in
Nope.
this bag.
So
Yep.
is
So
there
that's-
is there a turn 7?
I think. Roll a d6.
D6, okay. There's not.
2. No, there is not.
So the Romans do not lose.
And I think it is a Roman victory
It's
then.
a Roman victory. Well, wait, we forgot to see if what the damage was done to that house, but it's academic at this point.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Unless it's
destroy
going to
it.
hurt a unit in the
Yeah.
Even then, it's
7.
not gonna...
We'll figure it out and come back and wrap it up. At the end of the game, the Romans were say is a Roman victory. Squeaked 1 out. They had all 3 buildings left. They still had over half of their force. However,
Sort of.
2 of them, unless we don't count them, but they technically hadn't left the board yet. There
Yeah.
was a chance, but if we did go to a turn 7, they would have ran off at the beginning of it, and that would be half of his units dead. And I would have to say that if we did go to a turn 7, it'd be a skeleton victory.
Well,
But since we stopped at
what-
turn 6, it's a victory for the Romans.
except I had him to 5 of 11. So if I could have taken out 1 more unit, then we both would have been below half.
Yeah, that's true. So you,
So it was not looking good for me if we went to turn 7, but I did have a possible win
For
out of that, or
maybe
Yeah.
a
or
draw.
throwing it to a draw at least.
From a victory to a draw. But yeah, it was a good game. This one's just damn hard for the attackers.
Oh,
they need more. They
they've
need
never-
more stuff.
They've never come close to.
No,
I mean, a draw is a really good.
which is destroying a building,
Yeah.
which is damn hard to do.
Which you almost got it with. I mean, you got in there.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about doing something like they do in bolt action with the catapult, in that if it hits a building, you consider it ranged in, and it can just hit it
Yeah.
every time.
Which even with that, well, you probably would have destroyed that.
Yeah, even doing it that way, you're still not guaranteed to
Yeah.
destroy 2 buildings.
No,
Depends on how your
or
2d6.
even 1 building.
Yeah, you could spend the whole game rolling like 2 or 3 on a 2d6.
Yeah.
So it's
I gotta say, I was really worried about your hero over there. He was pretty badass.
those guys are really good. And I forgot that the undead hero was Dread, which makes him even better because he's -1 to hit on top of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. So anyway, yeah, it's a good game. We haven't played Erehwon for a while. It's on Robert's first game. He seemed to pick up on it pretty quick. But if you play bolt action and I mean just mini games in general, it's a really easy game to pick up. It's simple to learn, but it's got a lot of tactical depth to it, and it's fun. So anyway, this video is probably getting quite long at this point, so we're gonna cut our wrap up off. And thanks to Robert and Andre for coming over, and thanks for you guys for watching the channel and subscribing and just interacting with us. We got our Patreon, I say that every time, but we're going to start a new campaign, patron-only campaign soon for Chain of Command, Gemblow Gap. I think that's what it's called.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
And that's starting this weekend, and then we'll do one a month. So if you're into Chain of Command, check out our Patreon. It's what, $3 a month level. You get access to that kind of stuff. So anyway, with that, we'll go ahead and sign off and say thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.